authorized commemorative Nike Championship apparel.
Rendez-vous sur usports.ca pour obtenir les articles souvenirs officiels du championnat produit par Nike.
Barron is proud to be the official championship and celebratory ring supplier to U Sports. From championship team rings, sport MVPs, U Sports top 8 academic All-Canadians, and Athletes of the Year. Barron helps celebrate the accomplishments of our student athletes. Barron Rings, championships is what we do.
Barron est le fournisseur officiel des bagues de championnat et de la reconnaissance honorifique U-Sports. Qu'il s'agisse des bagues des équipes championnes, des athlètes par excellence par sport, des top 8 étoiles académiques canadiennes ou des athlètes de l'année U-Sports, Barron célèbre les réalisations de tous nos étudiants athlètes. Barron, les championnats sont à notre métier.
Chase the glory during U Sports 23 national championships from coast to coast. Follow at USportsCA on Twitter and Instagram for the latest updates. Catch every exciting moment of U Sports championships, esports.ca.
Viséo lors des 23 championnats canadiens U-Sports à travers le pays. Suivez-nous sur les réseaux Twitter et Instagram à usport.ca.
Before we get underway with the remainder of our opening ceremony, we will be conducting one test start prior to the start of session. A few more thank yous to our sponsors. The Government of Canada. Sherrod Kuzi is a proud supporter of U Sports and Canadian student athletes.
Sherrod Kuzi soutient fièrement U Sports et les étudiants athlètes canadiens.
The Government of Canada, through Sport Canada, is proud to support university sport across the country and congratulates U Sports on the leading role it plays in developing Canadian student athletes.
Le gouvernement du Canada, par l'entremise de Sport Canada, est fier d'appuyer les sports universitaires canadiens. Il tient également à féliciter U Sports pour le rôle de premier plan qu'il joue dans la formation des étudiants athlètes.
Fairburn Medical Supply is proud to be the official sports medicine and medical supply partner of U Sports. Check out Fairburn.com for all of your medical supply product needs to keep you in the game.
Fairburn Medical Supply est fier d'être le fournisseur officiel de U Sports pour le matériel médical et de médecine du sport. Rendez-vous sur fairburn.com et retrouvez tout le matériel médical nécessaire pour rester dans la course.
And finally, a thank you to Speedo for providing medalist prizing for this championship. For each of the individual events, first place will receive a swimsuit, second and third place will receive Vanquisher goggles.
Merci à Speedo d'avoir fourni des prix aux médailles pour ce championnat. Pour chacune des épreuves individuelles, la première place recevra un maillot de bain, la deuxième et la troisième place recevront des lunettes Vanquisher.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able to, please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our Canadian national anthem.
Et maintenant, si vous le pouvez,
U Sports on CBC. Les championnats U Sport. Brought to you in part by. Vous êtes présenté par Nike Team Just Do It. Faites-le. Baron, exclusive supplier of U Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues de championnat U Sport. Fox 40 celebrating a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U Sport depuis 10 ans. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1976. Partenaire de sport universitaire depuis 1979. The Government of Canada, le gouvernement du Canada.
Just before we get our session underway, we would like to wish all athletes the very best of luck in this afternoon's final session. We'd like to introduce our starters and referees for this afternoon's session. Refereeing on the women's side, Norma Lachance, and her starter, Matt Dans. Refereeing on the men's side, Belinda Bailus, and her starter, Jennifer Flowers. We are just over a minute away from our official start of session here at 6 o'clock. We'd like to wish all athletes again the very best of luck. Thank you for coming out to the 2023 U Sports Swimming Championships. Our first events off, the women's and men's 50-meter freestyle. Following that, the 100-meter backstroke. We'll be presenting awards for our first four events following the men's 100 backstroke, and then moving through the women's 50 breaststroke and women's and men's 50 breaststroke, 400-meter freestyle, the women's and men's 100 butterfly, women's and men's 200-meter individual medley, and concluding the session off with the 400-meter individual medley. We're going to pass it over to our referees now, just in advance of our starts for the first night of finals at the 2023 U Sports Swimming Championships. Madam Referee. Your top seed from this morning's session, Brooklyn Weens for the UBC Thunderbirds, swimming in lane 4, 26-24 this morning in prelims. Top time is 26:86 in lane 8 for Julianne Moore of the University of Calgary. Second place, Brooklyn Weens, the UBC Thunderbirds, 26:95 in lane 4. Third place is Jean Walker de Jong for the University of Ottawa GGs. Results shown on the board and our summary for the C final on the board at this time. Moving on, it's now time for the women's 50 freestyle, second swim of the evening, the B final. Again, B final. A few moments, swimmers behind the blocks. We're just waiting for our boards to roll over. Once again, women's 50 freestyle, B final. Top seed in the B final, swimming in lane 4, UBC Thunderbirds, Rose Garcia, 25.89 this morning, followed 25.91, Anna Dumont-Bélanger. UBC Thunderbirds in lane 5 into our final 5 meters of the B final. It's going to be a top time of 26.88 in for Janelle Guay-Boisvert, Rouge et Or for Université Laval. Second place, lane 2, is Dora Moderchin of the University of Manitoba. And we have third place finish in lane 1 for Alicia Larquevac, Junior Pan Pacific team member for the UBC Thunderbirds. Results shown on the board are official. And it's next up time for our first round of A finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your finalists for the women's 50 freestyle to the pool deck. Swimming in lane 8, University of Toronto, Lily Chubati. Swimming in lane 7 from the University of Toronto, Tegan Vanderleek. In lane 6, University of Toronto, Alexa Gold. Lane 5, University of Toronto, Varsity Blues, Ainsley McMurray. Lane 4, University of Calgary, Rebecca Smith. In lane 3, from McGill, Isabel Sarti. Lane 2, University of McGill, Elizabeth Ling. And in lane 1, from the University of Calgary, Eliza Hausman. Women's 50 freestyle U Sport final. Lane 4, the top swim of the morning in the women's 50 freestyle, 25.03, Olympian in the pool, Rebecca Smith in lane 4 for the University of Calgary. U Sport record stands 25.63. It is Sandrine Mainville's record from 2015 to 2016 Rio Olympic team member. Top time is for it is for Ainsley McMurray of Toronto, lane 6. We'll invite our results shown on the board are official, and we'll invite our top medalists to come up for a quick interview. Looking for Ainsley McMurray down at the east here. All right, Ainsley McMurray, where is Ainsley? Where did she go? She's around here somewhere. Ainsley McMurray, are you on the pool deck? There we are. Ainsley, U Sport champion here in the 50 freestyle. Big question here, going up against a gold medalist. What were your thoughts coming into that race, and how was that race for you?
Yeah, so I've been racing against Rebecca for a while, so it was always really daunting to go up against her. But I really just going to focus on my race and my swim, and I feel like that's what I did. And I'm so proud of our girls. 4 girls in the A final, first race, starting off strong. I'm really happy.
Congratulations again. Ainsley McMurray, U Sport champion in the women's 50 freestyle. Our next event up is event 2, the men's 50 freestyle. Our first, the C final. I don't know why that cut out so much. What's that? I don't know why it's been cutting out. These are usually... Into the first heat, the C final, the men's 50 freestyle. Top time here, Max Fang, 23:60. Sneaking into this final off this swim off this morning, 23:60 for Max Fang. Results shown on the board are official. And your official results on the board for the C final. Moving on to Heat 2 for the men's 50 freestyle. This is the B final. Top time for the B final, 22:61. McMaster University's Cyrus Drabek just ahead, 22:65 for second and fastest. University of Toronto's Graham Aylward. Into the conclusion, it is a time of 23:73. Luke Stewart Binder for Western University. Second place, Eric Ginsberg for York Lions, a junior Pan Pacific team member. And tied for second, in fact, Rain Arden, 23:76 as well. Lane 1 results shown on the board are official. Our official summary for the B final on the board now, down at the east end. And it's time for our next round of finalists. Please welcome those finalists to the pool deck for the men's 50 freestyle. Swimming in lane 8, UBC Thunderbirds, Dima Lim. Swimming in lane 7, University of Waterloo, Lucas Wormold. Lane 6, University of Ottawa, Alan Zheng. In lane 5, University of Calgary, Stephen Calkins. Lane 4, University of Toronto, Liam Weaver. In lane 3, University of McGill, Hazem Issa. Lane 2, UBC Thunderbirds, Sulun Ho. And in lane 1, from the Wilfrid Laurier University, Kent Goni Avila. Men's 50 freestyle, A final. Top seed from the morning, Liam Weaver, University of Toronto, 21:99 this morning. It is Stephen Calkins, 22:87, 22 for for Stephen Calkins. Results shown on the board are official. We'll call our top swimmer down for a quick interview. Mr. Calkins, we'll call you down for a quick interview here. Stephen Calkins. I think he's walking away from me. Stephen? Hi, man. Sorry about that. Stephen, U Sport champion here, the 50 men's 50 freestyle. You were a Games team member and had a Commonwealth Games team member, or are a Commonwealth Games team member, my apologies. This morning, 21.99. Happy with that. Pretty happy with that time, one of his best in-season times. What else have you got on then for your roster? .50 fly, 100 and the relay. Congratulations to Stephen Calkins, the University of Calgary, U Sport champion, men's 50 freestyle. Our next event up is event 3, the women's 100-meter backstroke C final. Once again, C final. Thankfully, I only have... In lane 4, top qualifier for the C final, Western University Swimming's Emma Mirren at 1:03.34. Second fastest time. In lane 5, Melissa Edelman for the University of Regina, 1:03.41. 50-meter turn, it is neither of those aforementioned swimmers. Nikki Van Noord for McGill, fifth year, 1:04.36 this morning, 31.42 at the 50. Mirren for second, 31.65, and Edelman for third, 32.04. Final 25 meters in this women's 100-meter backstroke. Out in front, last 5 meters. Back on top, Emma Mirren for the Western University swim team, touching it is Sarah Corson, University of Calgary, 1:01.40 in lane 3. Second place, Emma Mirren for Western, 1:05.20 in lane 4. Now we have a third place finish in lane 1 for Nikki Van Noord of McGill. Results shown on the board are official. Results shown are official. And the official summary for the C final on the board now. Women's 100 backstroke, Heat 2, B final. To all coaches, relay forms for the 4x100 medley relay are available for you to pick up at the clerk of course. Again, relay forms, relay heat sheets for the 4x100 medley relay are available at this time at the clerk of course. CB final in the water for the women's 100-meter backstroke, just coming past our halfway point, leading the way, Angelica Bath for the University of Toronto, 31:16, followed 2 100s back, Sophie Rooney for Acadia Axwomen. Coming in third place there, perhaps lane 5, Daphne Danilou for McGill. 10 meters now in the B final. Into the final 5, pretty close here. Looks like 6 or 7. Top time is 1:04.86 for Angelica. No, Sophie Rooney at 1:04.86 for Acadia in 6. 1:04.86. Daphne Danilou for McGill, second, 1:04.87 in lane 5. And a third place finish in lane 7 for Angelica Bath. Varsity Blues, 1:04.96. Results shown on the board are official. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention down to the east end. The scoreboard now shows the official results for the women's B final. Let's welcome our next round of finalists to the pool deck for the women's 100 backstroke. Swimming in lane 8 from the University of Manitoba Bisons, Dora Moderchin. Lane 7, University of Manitoba, Megan Mosel. In 6, University of Victoria, Lauren Crisp. Lane 5, University of Toronto, Riley Carey. Lane 4, UBC Thunderbirds, Eloise Allen. In lane 3, University of Calgary, Hannah Johnson. Lane 2, University of Toronto, Haley Klenk. And in lane 1, University of Toronto, Alexa Gold. Women's 100 backstroke, A final. Allen this morning, 1:64. The long course U Sport record for this event, 59:33, is a 2019 record by Kylie Moss, swimming at the time for the University of Toronto. 1:07.4, 1/10 back. Riley Carey, second place in this event in 2022 University of Laval Championships. Eloise Allen second at the 50. Coming out first, Alexa Gold, University of Toronto, 30.71. Coming down, final 10 meters. Looking pretty good in lane 6. And it is 6, crisp. University of Victoria, 1:05.63. Or 1:03.27 rather, 1:03.27 for Lauren Crisp. First place in lane 6. Haley Clank for second, 1:03.30. And it is the third place finish for Alexa Gold, 1:03.36. Results shown on the board are official. We direct your attention down to the East End for the official results of the women's A final. Quick word with our top time in the women's 100 backstroke. U Sport champion, University of Victoria's Lauren Crisp. How does it feel winning on home turf here at this U Sport final, day 1?
It's really emotional, actually. It's so special being here with all my friends and family and teammates, and I'm just so proud to be Vike, and yeah, I'm excited. Good way to start it.
Great way to start indeed. UVic with the first gold medal here in the women's 100 backstroke. Congratulations again to University of Victoria's Lauren Crisp, U Sport champion. It's time to move on to our next swim, event 4, the men's 100 meter backstroke, heat 1 C final. Into the first swim of the men's 100 meter backstroke. Leading time at the 50, Ryan Murphy for the University of Victoria, 28:17 in lane 3. Coming out second at the 50 is 28:30 for Matthew Whitman of McGill. And current third in lane 6, Kanak Bracco for the University of BC. Top time this morning for Whitman, 55:93. Onto the final 5, close in lanes 5 and 6. Top time is going to be 58:76 for Kanak Bracco. Thunderbirds for first. In second place, James Steele for the University of Ottawa, 58:81. And it is third place for Matthew Whitman of McGill, lane 4, a time of 58:92. Results shown on the board are official. On the board now, we direct your attention to the East End for the official summary of the C final. Next up, Heat 2, our second swim of the men's 100 meter backstroke, our B final. Sports Hall. Your top qualifier in the B final, lane 4, 54.85, University of Ottawa GG's Ryan Jensen swimming in lane 4. Rambo with the second fastest time in lane 5, University of Victoria's Jacob Rambo, 54.97 this morning. It is Rambo for second of the 50, 27.71, 27.46 for Jensen in 4. And we have Driss Larici for the Université Laval, 28.25 in 7. Close out front, 4 and 5. Jensen and Rambo looking good for Jensen. Top time, 57.83 for Ryan Jensen. GG's in 4. $57.83 for Ryan Jensen. Jacob Rambo for second. University of Victoria in 5, 58.07. And third place is Driss Larici. Université Laval, 59.05 in 7. Results shown on the board are official. Before we get our next race underway, swimmers and coaches, a few minutes of your patience. We have a pad switch in lane 3.
It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi. When you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
What makes the sport of competitive swimming unique? It can be done both solo and as part of a team, starting from a young age that can carry on through your golden years. Not only is swimming a proven, safe activity during COVID-19, joining a swim club creates lifelong friendships and lasting memories while keeping you healthy and fit. Swimming teaches time management, teamwork, supports inclusiveness, a full-body workout, and an opportunity to travel and compete at swim meets throughout your province and across the country. It's time to join one of 400 swim clubs across the country. Your new teammates and friends are waiting. Why not you? Check with your local swim club for all the details in your area. Visit whynot.swimming.ca.
And in lane 1 from the University of Ottawa GG's, Evan Aguiar-Winter. Men's 100-meter backstroke U Sport final. Into the wall, tops out 53.84 UBC Thunderbirds. Blake Tierney, the top time this morning. However, coming in, it is lane 7, Hugh McNeil for the Thunderbirds, top time 55.68 for McNeil. Thunderbirds for first. Second place, Blake Tierney with a time of 56.19 in lane 4. And third place is lane 6, Richie Stokes of the University of Calgary. Results shown on the board are official, and directing your attention down to the east end, our official summary for the event. We'd like to call our medalists for a quick interview at the start end of the pool. Hugh McNeil, U Sport champion of the men's 100-meter backstroke. Going into this race in 7th place, give us a little insight into what your race strategy was.
I was just trying to swim it like I always do. I didn't think I would come out this far on top.
So not so planned. What does this mean for the UBC men's team?
It's great. It's always good to have another person on the podium.
Fantastic. Great job there, Hugh McNeil, U Sport champion of the men's 100-meter backstroke. We have a short break here while we start to present our medalists for the first 4 of our events, the women's men's 50 freestyle and the women's and men's 100-meter backstroke. Thank you. I just need this for a sec. Presenting our awards, first up, the medalist ceremony for the women's 50-meter freestyle. Directing your attention down to the east end of the pool. Presenting our awards for these 4 events is Mark Alfano, the Director of Sport for U Sports. Starting off with our women's 50 freestyle, bronze medalist from the University of Calgary, Rebecca Smith. Silver medalist,
la médaillée d'argent,
from the University of Toronto, Alexa Gold. Gold medalist and U Sport champion.
la médaille d'or et championne nationale universitaire,
From the University of Toronto, Ainsley McMurray. I got it now. Congratulations, ladies.
Félicitations, mesdames.
Next up on the awards podium, we have the medalists for the men's 50 freestyle.
Et maintenant, les médaillés pour les 50 mètres libres chez les hommes.
Our bronze medalist
Le médaillé de bronze,
from the UBC Thunderbirds, Dima Lim. Silver medalist
le médaillé d'argent,
from the University of Toronto, Liam Weaver. Gold medalist
et le médaillé d'or, champion national universitaire.
and U Sport champion from the University of Calgary, Stephen Calkins. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Félicitations, messieurs.
Next up, the medalist presentation for the women's 100 backstroke.
Et maintenant, la présentation des médailles pour les femmes aux 100 mètres d'eau.
Bronze medalist
La médaillée de bronze,
from the University of Toronto, Alexa Gold. Silver medalist
la médaillée d'argent,
from the University of Toronto, Haley Klenk. Gold medalist,
et la médaille d'or et championne U Sports 2023.
U Sport champion from the University of Victoria, Lauren Crisp. Congratulations, ladies.
Félicitations, mesdames.
And finally, the medalist presentation for the men's 100-meter backstroke.
Et finalement, la médaille chez les hommes aux 100 mètres d'eau.
Bronze medalist
Le médaillé de bronze,
from the University of Calgary, Richie Stokes. Silver medalist
le médaillé d'argent,
from the UBC's Thunderbirds, Blake Tierney. Gold medalist,
et le médaille d'or, champion U Sports.
U Sport champion from the UBC Thunderbirds, Hugh McNeil. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Félicitations, messieurs.
It's time to move on to our next event, the women's 50 breaststroke. Event 5, Heat 1, the C final. Top time into the C final from this morning, 32:56. University of Calgary's Isabella Duncan. Followed in lane 5, University of Calgary's Mackenzie Walsh in 32:64 this morning in prelims. Top time in the end of the C final, Duncan in first in 4, 33:19 in lane 4. Second place, lane 5, Mackenzie Walsh for the University of Calgary. And a third place in lane 8 is Ryan Catterhagen from the University of Lethbridge. Results on the board are official, and we direct your attention to the board now for the official results of the C final. Next up, women's 50 breaststroke B final. Top seed, fourth place in this event at the 2022 Laval U Sport Championships, University of Ottawa GG's fifth year, Lauren Shearer. This morning, 32:04. Into the end here with a time of 32:81. It is Erin Epp for the University of Victoria, first in 5. Second place, lane 1, Sophie Tarrant for the University of Victoria, 32:99. And third place, Madeline Spencer for the University of Toronto. Third place in this event last year as well. Results shown on the board are official. Directing your attention to the scoreboard, the official results for the women's B final. It's time to welcome our next round of finalists to the pool deck for the women's A final. That's you. That's you. Lane 8 from the Western University, Megan Deering. Lane 7, UBC Thunderbirds, Alicia Larkovac. In 6, Western University, Shona Branton. Lane 5, McGill University, Amelia Mastromateo. Lane 4, UBC Thunderbirds, Eloise Allen.
Dans le couloir numéro 3 de l'Université de Montréal, Tatiana Goyette.
Lane 2, University of Toronto, Shannon Russell.
Et dans le couloir numéro 1 de l'Université Laval, Danica Etier.
Women's 50 breaststroke U Sport final. This morning in prelims, 31:05. And now in finals, Danica Etier, University Laval, 31:80. Second place, Shona Branton for Western, 31:98. And third, Alicia Larkovac for UBC Thunderbirds, a time of 32:05. We're going to call our first place finish to hang around behind the blocks for a couple of words here, just finishing her race. Danica Etier. Once again, Danica Ethier down at the east end of the pool. Danica Ethier down at the east end here. Looks like we may be missing Danica Ethier. One last call for Danica Ethier at the end of the women's 50 breaststroke. Well, we'll catch her at the medalist ceremony when we get to awarding those medals. Congratulations nonetheless for our U-Sport champion in the women's 50 breaststroke, Rouge et Or Université Laval, Danica Ethier. On the board now, the official results for the women's 50 breaststroke. And moving on now to our next event, Event 6, the men's 50 breaststroke, Heat 1, the C final. What's that? Into the wall for the C final, men's 50 breaststroke. Leading time this morning, 28.99, 28.29 tied time, but it is a tie for third. First place for Eric Lindseisen of the McGill University, 29.12. Second place in 7, Ian Cameron for University of Calgary. And third place, Nicholas Bulbin for University of Toronto. Tied with Cameron Johnson, 29.37. Results on the board are official. And directing your attention to the scoreboard, the official results for the C final. Next up, the B final for the men's 50 breaststroke. B final. Into the finish, top time, Stephen Moore, lane 3. 28.69 in lane 3 for Stephen Moore of the University of Calgary. Second place in lane 8, Noah Wagner for the University of Ottawa. And third place, it is a time of 28.90 in lane 4 for Graham Aylward of University of Toronto. Results shown on the board are official, and the official summary for the B final on the board at this time. Let's welcome our next round of finalists to the pool deck for the men's 50 breaststroke A final. Swimming in lane 8 from the University of Alberta, Frederick Kaminga. In lane 7, UBC Thunderbirds, Ethan Hemian. Lane 6, University of Lethbridge, Tristan Bennett. In lane 5, from the University of Lethbridge, Apollo Hess. Lane 4, University of Toronto, Gabe Mastro Mateo. Lane 3, University of Ottawa GG's Hugo Lemail. In lane 2, UBC Thunderbirds, Justice Mignot. And in lane 1, from the University of Ottawa, Jamie Demers. Men's 50 breaststroke, U Sport final. Olympian in the pool here, 2020 Olympic team member Gabe Masmateo, top time in the men's 50 breaststroke, 26.72 this morning. Followed second fastest seed, Apollo Hess, top time in this event, first place in 2022. Canadian record 28.46, U Sport record 27.45. First 27.53. For Gabe Masmateo, that is a new unofficial Canadian record. That is a new unofficial U Sport record, 28.46 there, and just shy of the Canadian record of 27.45. Scott Dickens' 2009 record. First place in 4 for Masmateo. We'll ask Gabe Masmateo to hold on behind the blocks here for just a few moments to get a quick interview here. Second place, Lemail, followed by Hess. Down behind the blocks here with our U Sport champion, Gabe Masmateo. Gabe, you're no stranger to competing at a high level. U Sport champion now and Olympic team member. What was your race plan coming into tonight's final?
I mean, it's a 50, so get to the other end.
That's very valid. 50, get to the other end. Were you looking for any strong competition between you and Apollo coming into tonight's final?
Wait, I didn't hear the question.
Were you looking for any strong competition between you and Apollo Hess on your right-hand side coming into this final?
Yeah, I mean, he's a really good swimmer. He beat me last year in this event, so I mean, I always like racing, and I just wanted to win.
Very fair, very fair. Ladies and gentlemen, your U Sport champion, the men's 50 breaststroke gold medalist, Gabe Masmateo. Thanks, man. Again, our results on the board for that A final were official. We'll ask our medalists our top 3 to make their way towards the medalist podium in just a few minutes. We'll be getting those medalist presentations underway in 2 events' time. Our next event up is event 7, the women's 400 freestyle. Heat 1, the C final. What's that?
Well, I think as long as I get down there, it's just like I don't have anything to write on is the problem.
Event 7, the women's 400 freestyle C final. Swimming in lane 1 of this race, McGill University, Sydney Schemmelt. In lane 2, University of Calgary, Emma Mitchell. In lane 3, from the University of Toronto, Tegan McKenzie. Lane 4 is Western University's Danielle Treasure. In lane 5, University of Victoria, Lauren Crisp. Lane 6, University of Victoria's Emma Cabral. Lane 7 is University of Guelph, Elizabeth Greaves. And in lane 8, University of Alberta, Gabriel Dunn. Lane 4, first out of the 100-meter turn, Danielle Treasure at 1:04.59, Western University with the lead. Tegan McKenzie for second, 1:05.41, followed by Greaves in 7. Two 100-meter turn now. Daniel Treasure for Western, 2:12.22. Tegan McKenzie for the Varsity Blues, 2:14.02. And Elizabeth Greaves in lane 7 for third, still heading into the second half. Coming into our 300-meter turn. Treasure 3:19.59. McKenzie 3:21.94 in 3. And Gabriel Dunn turning over for third now. Greaves dropping to fourth place in 4. In 7, 23:23.17 for Gabriel Dunn into the final 100 of this women's C final. Final 25, well out in front. Danielle Treasure for Western University. It will be Marauders for first in lane 4, 4:23.31 this morning. Top time is 4:26.18. First place in 4 again, Danielle Treasure again, 4:26.18. Second place, Tegan McKenzie, University of Toronto, 4:30.37, lane 3. And third place is in lane 8 for University of Alberta's Gabriel Dunn at 4:31.14. Results shown on the board are official. On the board now, the official event summary for the C final. And next up, women's 400-meter freestyle B final. Just waiting for our board to roll over to the, once again, B final. Swimming in the B final, lane 1 is UBC Thunderbirds Cameron Sannard. Lane 2, McGill University Mia Desjardins. In 3, from McGill University as well, Iris Tinmouth. Lane 4, University of Toronto Anna Hine. In lane 5, McGill University Natasha Frost. In 6, Michaela Dathers for the University of Toronto. Lane 7, University of Waterloo Megan Frost. And in lane 8, University of Ottawa's Amy Meharg. Smash our 100-meter turn. Hine out first in lane 4, followed by Megan Frost in lane 7. Swimming in lane 4, Anna Hine from the University of Toronto, 3rd place in this event at the 2022 U Sport Championships in Laval, Quebec. Into the 200-meter wall. For the Varsity Blues, Hine turning here, 2:08.90, followed by Datters in lane 6, 2:10.18. Megan Frost to 3rd, 2:10.45 in 7. Placings remaining constant at the 250. Hine followed by Datters and Frost. 2:42.59 leading time in 4. Meter turn now for Anna Hine. 3:16.66. Michaela Datters into the final 100, 3:18.34, followed by Frost at 3:19.27. And a further 1.2 tenths back, 1 second point 2 back. Amy Meharg for the Ottawa GGs in lane 8 for your current 4th. Final 50 for Anna Hine now. 3:50.37 at the 350 meter turn. Datters followed by Frost. Placings remaining unchanged into the end of the B final here in the women's 400 free. 5 meters to go for Varsity Blues. Anna Hine, first place here, 4:23.25. First place in 4, second place in 6, Michaela Datters for the University of Toronto, 4:25.49. Third in 7, Megan Frost for the Waterloo Warriors, 4:27.66. Results shown on the board are official. Once again, results shown are official. And on the board now are official results for the B final. Let's welcome our next round of finalists onto the pool for the women's 400 freestyle. Swimming in lane 8 of the A final, Dalhousie University's Allison McCloy. Lane 7, University of Calgary, Emily DeJager. In lane 6 from Dalhousie University, Reagan Crowell. Lane 5, University of Toronto, Claire Howard. In lane 4, UBC Thunderbirds, Emma O'Kroinen. Lane 3, University of Calgary, Merritt Anderson. In lane 2, for the McGill Martlets, Naomi Lowe. Lane 1, UBC Thunderbirds, Rosalie Davidson. Women's 400 freestyle U Sport final. Coming into our first turn here in the A final for the women's 400 freestyle. Leading the way, lane 4 for the Thunderbirds. First place in this event in the 2022 U Sport Championships. Emma O'Kroinen out 1 minute 03, followed by Claire Howard, Varsity Blues in 5, 101.87. And Emily DeJager for the University of Calgary, 102.17 for third in 7. Coming now in towards our 200-meter turn, O'Kroinen and Howard for first and second. Big lead here for O'Kroinen, though. 5 meters out in front at the halfway point, 2:04.23. Howard at 2:08.11 in lane 5. And Emily DeJager for the Calgary Dinos, 2:09.12 in lane 7. As mentioned, O'Kroinen topping the event last year in Laval. First place. Fourth place finish, though, in lane 8 for Dalhousie University's Allison McCloy. Currently your 5th place at 2:43.24 in the 250-meter turn. Five meters prior to our 300-meter turn for Emma O'Kroinen of the UBC Thunderbirds. Here, 3:08.80. Howard, 3:14.83. Anderson, 3:15.99. About a second back from McCloy for fourth. $50 meters to go for O'Kroinen, 3:42.22. Howard at 3:43.25. And Anderson, 3:48.32. Smooth sailing here for O'Croynan into the finish. Top time, 4:13:27. First place in 4 for Emma O'Croynan of the UBC Thunderbirds. Second place for Mary Anderson. Great last 25 there. University of Calgary, 4:20:01 for Anderson. Second in 3. And Claire Howard for third, 4:20:04 in 5. Results shown on the board are official. On the board now, your official results for the A final. We'll grab a quick word with our gold medalist here, Emma O'Croynan of the UBC Thunderbirds. Emma, congratulations on that U Sport finish. First place gold medalist coming into this event. Big lead for you this morning in prelims, and coming to the finals. Were you expecting much challenge here? I don't think so.
I always have a lot of fun coming to these meets and racing the top girls in Canada, so you never know what to expect, and just gotta swim your fastest and hope it's enough.
4:13:27. How are you feeling about that time?
I was hoping to go a bit faster, but I guess for where we're at in the season, it's all right.
Not too bad, a bit of prep for trials. Congratulations, Emma, and we'll see you on the awards podium in just a few moments. Gold medalist in the women's 400 freestyle, Emma O'Croynan of the UBC Thunderbirds. In the water now, this is the first heat, the first swim of event 8, the men's 400 freestyle, our C final. Lane 1, Universitaire Laval, Hugo Janvier. Lane 2, University of Regina, Matthew Sergianis. In lane 3, from McGill, Tristan Shands. Lane 4, University of Waterloo, Aiden Yapico. Lane 5, Liam Clausen-Honeyman for the UBC Thunderbirds. Lane 6, University of Calgary, Liam Dennett. In lane 7, Bruno Denham-Lemelin for University of McGill. And lane 8, Dalhousie University's Logan Sparks. $100-meter turn. It is Yapico in lane 4, 57.52, followed 58.10. Dennett second in 6. Clausen-Honeyman for third, 58.11 in lane 5. Into the 200, fairly close here between Pico and Clausen-Honeyman. Turnover for his first place, though. Honeyman up to first in 5, 1:59.12. Aiden Pico, 2 minutes 03. And Liam Dennett for third and 6, 2 minutes .58. 3 minutes 88 for Liam Clausen Honeyman out front in 5. Final 100 meters in the C final for the men's 400 freestyle. Liam Dennett in lane 6 for second, 3:04.13, followed Ian Ipico, 3:04.80 in 4. Top time for Liam Clausen Honeyman of the University of BC, 4:02.27 for the top time, 4:02.27 in lane 5. Second place, 4:05.67 for Matthew Sirgianis of the University of Regina. And third place, 4:07.21, Liam Dennett for the University of Calgary. Results shown on the board are official. Directing your attention down to the scoreboard, the official results for the C final. And next up, Heat 2, the B final for the men's 400 freestyle. Our B finalists in the pool, Lane 1, University of Victoria's Elijah Agostinelli Stowe. Lane 2, Kieran Stone for Western University. In Lane 3, Nathan Versluis for the University of Calgary. Dinos in 4 as well, Javier Pimentel. In Lane 5, University of Victoria, William Risk. Lane 6 is Kareem Mohammed for the University of Regina. In Lane 7, University of Ottawa, it's Colin Shearer, and Lane 8, University of Calgary's Ian Friesen. 100-meter turn had William Risk out first in Lane 5, followed by Pimentel in Lane 4, and third for Kareem Mohammed in Lane 6. To 100-meter turn for William Risk to 1:58.86, followed Pimentel 1:59.42, and Kareem Mohammed for third in 6. Very close here at 3:01.24 for William Risk, followed 3:01.36, 12/100ths back for Karim Mohammed, second in 6, and Javier Pimentel, 3:01.71, third in 3, a further 4/10ths back. .32s across the top 3, 3:32 at 30, 3:32.45, and 3:32.58. 10th and a half between each of our top 3 here. Great race into the end of the men's 400 freestyle B final. And it is a time for Pimentel, 4:02.32. First place in 4 for University of Calgary's Javier Pimentel. Second place in lane 6, Karim Mohammed for the University of Regina, 4:02.38. And third place for William Risk after a long drawn-out race there, 4:02.50 for third, Vikes in 5. Results shown on the board are official. Directing your attention to the scoreboard, the official results for the B final. Let's welcome our finalists now for the men's 400-meter freestyle. A finalist, lane 8, University of Toronto, Quinn Mattes. In lane 7, University of Calgary, Paul McKenzie. Lane 6, University of Toronto's Bernard Godolphin. In lane 5, UBC Thunderbirds, Riley McCrae. Lane 4, McGill Pablo Collin. Lane 3, University of Toronto, Max Tambling. In lane 2 for the Ottawa GGs, Nathan Boudin-Boldu. And lane 1, University of Alberta, Diego Paz. Men's 400 freestyle U Sport final. Following the conclusion of our U Sport final in the men's 400 freestyle, we will be presenting the medalists for the women's and men's 50 breaststroke and the women's and men's 400-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 6 of this race, Bernard Godolphin for the University of Toronto, third place in this event in the 2022 U Sport Championships, and a 5th place finish overall for Nathan Boudin-Boldu in lane 2. for the University of Ottawa GGs. Currently just off our 150-meter turn, coming into our halfway point in this A final men's 400 freestyle. (1:57.02). Pablo Collin, recent swimmer of the week for McGill, leading the way in lane 4, followed Max Tambling, 1:58.49 in lane 3. And the current third is Quinn Mattes, University of Toronto. Collin, Tambling, and Mattes at the 250-meter turn as well. Collin with the lead into the final dying moments of the 400 freestyle. 2:58.70 followed. Now Mattes for second, 2:59.30. And Tambling for third. Collin, Mattes, and McRae now for third. Riley McRae, Thunderbirds up to third place in lane 5, 3:30.25. 9/10 back behind Mattes, making a move possibly for second place here. Into the final 10, final 5. It's going to be first place in lane 4 for Pablo Collin and McGill, 3:57.71. And it is second for Mattes. Third is Bulgan Buldu for Ottawa. First place in lane 4 for Pablo Collin, 3:57.71. Results shown on the board are official. On the board now, your official results for the A final. And we'll grab a quick word with your gold medalist, Pablo Collin, just behind the blocks. Pablo, congratulations on that gold medal swim there. Coming into finals, do we have a particular race strategy? Looking on either side, a pretty close race this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I just came to have fun. My family's here to watch. Miguel's got the best cheer. And I love you guys. I couldn't have done this without you. And you're the best.
Wonderful. Big congratulations again, Pablo Collin from McGill. Congratulations on that gold medal, U Sport champion. We'll be moving into our medalist presentations now for the women's and men's 50 breaststroke, as well as our women's and men's 400-meter freestyle. We ask our medalists to please make their way down to the awards podium, please. We'll be getting right underway with those awards. Presenting these medals, the Senior Director of Athletics and Recreation from the University of Victoria, Nicole Greenville. Starting over with the medalist presentation at the 15-meter breaststroke, directing your attention down to the east end of the pole, your bronze medalist.
La médaillée de bronze.
UBC Thunderbirds, Alicia Lark-Trebek. Silver medalist.
La médaille d'argent.
From Western University Swimming, Shona Branton. And your gold medalist.
Et la médaille d'or, championne U-Sport 2023 du Rouge et Or universitaire, Danica Etier.
Gold medalist in U-Sport champion from Universidad de Laval, Danica Etier. Congratulations, ladies.
Félicitations, mesdames.
Next up, the medalist presentation for the men's 50 breaststroke.
Et maintenant, les médaillés pour le 50 mètres bras chez les hommes.
Bronze medalist.
Les médaillés de bronze.
From the University of Lethbridge, Apollo Hess. Your silver medalist.
Et les médaillés d'argent.
From the University of Ottawa, Hugo Lemail. And your gold medalist.
Et les médailles d'or, champion universitaire U-Sport.
Gold medalist, U-Sport champion, and a new U-Sport record with a time of 27.53. University of Toronto's Gabe Mastro Mateo. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Félicitations, messieurs.
Next up on the awards podium, the medalist presentation for the women's 400 freestyle.
Et maintenant, les médaillés pour le 400 mètres libre chez les femmes.
Your bronze medalist.
La médaille de bronze.
From the University of Toronto, Claire Howard. Silver medalist.
La médaille d'argent.
From the University of Calgary, Merritt Anderson. And your gold medalist.
Et la médaille d'or, championne U-Sport.
U-Sport champion from the UBC Thunderbirds, Emma O'Croynan. Congratulations, ladies.
Félicitations, mesdames.
Our final medalist presentation at this time. The medalist presentation now for the men's 400 freestyle.
Et maintenant, les médaillés chez les hommes pour le 400 mètres libre.
Bronze medalist.
Les médaillés de bronze.
From the University of Ottawa, Nathan Baudin-Baudou. Silver medalist.
Les médaillés d'argent.
From the University of Toronto, Quinn Mattes. Gold medalist.
Et les médailles d'or et champion U-Sport.
And U-Sport champion from the University of McGill, Pablo Collin. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Félicitations, messieurs.
It's time to move on to our next event. Event 9, the women's 100-meter butterfly. Heat 1, C final. In the women's 100-meter butterfly, currently at just past our 50-meter turn, 29.77 is the leading time for Abigail McDonald. Second fastest time this morning at 1:03.50. Only 8/100ths faster. 1:03.42 was University of Ottawa GG's Vanessa Thebarge. Into the final five, looking pretty good. Lane 5. It is lane 5, Abigail McDonald for first place, 1:04.38. Second place is lane 2, Kelsey Fillion, University of Manitoba, with 1:04.46. And third in lane 1, Megan Deering for Western at 1:04.96. Results shown on the board are official. Turning your attention to the scoreboard, the official results for the C final. Next up, women's 100 butterfly B final. Swimming in lane 4 of this race, 1:02.13 this morning for University of Toronto's Caroline Caruthers. Only a 10th back for second fastest time, 1:02.23, University of Toronto's Tegan Vanderleek. It is, however, Laura Albers for the Calgary Dinos leading the way in lane 8 off of the 50-meter turn, 75 meters through now, entering our final 10 meters for the women's 100-meter butterfly B final. Into the finish, looking pretty good in 4. Caruthers for Toronto in lane 4, 1:03.55. In second place, lane 6, Melanie De Maria for McGill. Results are official, and on the board now the official results for the B final, 1:04.18 for Kirsten Poletto, third place in 7. All right, folks, let's welcome our next round of finalists to the pool deck. Women's 100-meter butterfly for the A final.
Et maintenant, la finale A chez les femmes aux 100 mètres papillon dans le couloir numéro 8 de l'Université de Montréal. Anaïs Arlandis.
In lane 7, McGill University, Kaylin McMurray. Lane 6, UBC Thunderbirds, Brooklyn Weens. In lane 5 for the Thunderbirds as well, Sela Wist. Lane 4, University of Calgary, Rebecca Smith. In 3 from the UBC Thunderbirds, Josie Field. Lane 2 for the Thunderbirds, Laura Willer. And lane 1, University of McGill, Amelia Mastro Mateo. Women's 100 fly U Sport final. Once again, an Olympian in the pool here at University of Calgary. 58.79 for Rebecca Smith. The fastest time in the events for this prelim session. 1 minute 17 was second fastest time for Sela Wist in lane 5 of the Thunderbirds. It is Smith at the 50, 27.65, followed by, I think, Josie Field in lane 3, and then Wist for third in 5. Coming down, final 25 now out in front. Smith with a body length lead over second, third. Close, though, between the two Thunderbirds girls. And it is first place for Rebecca Smith in 4, 59.23, 22-21. Second place, Josie Field in lane 3, a time of 1 minute 72. And third place, Sela Wist for the Thunderbirds, 1:02.04 for third. Results shown on the board are official. Directing your attention to the scoreboard, the official results for the A final. And we'll get a word with our gold medalists in just a few moments' time. Rebecca Smith, gold medalist in the women's 100 fly. Are you happy with that time tonight?
Yeah, I think right now I'm happy with it. Just came here and wanted to have lots of fun with my team, and I'm just so happy that I can represent the Dinos. I just love them so much, and I'm just glad I can pull out a win for them.
Wonderful, strong support for the Dinos. I gotta know though, was there any thought of going after Savard's record?
I think so. I'm just gonna get in and do the best I can in each race that I do.
Wonderful, wonderful. Your U Sport champion in the women's 100 fly, Rebecca Smith. It's time to move on to our next event, Event 10, the men's 100 meter butterfly, Heat 1 C final. $50 meters into the C final, leading times for Evan Aguiar-Winter, Ottawa GGs, followed lane 6, I believe that was, for Shane Kenny of Acadia. And the top time here is a 55:57. Evan Aguiar-Winter for first place in lane 4. Second place, Victor A. Young for the University of Montreal, 55:99. And is third place for Alex Bowden, Waterloo Warriors, 56:34. Results shown on the board are official. Again, results shown are official. On the board now, the official results for the C final. Moving on, our next race up for the men's 100 meter butterfly, the B final. B finalists in the pool. Out front at the 50 is Ricardo Camuso for the University of McGill. 54.56 this morning in lane 4. First out in this evening's final. Lane 4 for the lead, followed second Ziad Salus. And current third as of the 50-meter turn, Keir Briswit of University of Alberta. Just over 5 meters to go in this B final for the men's 100-meter butterfly. Out front looking good, lane 7, Briswit for first, 55.29. His second place finish, Ricardo Camuso from McGill, 55.65. And results shown, third place in 5 is Judson Nickerson for the University of Ottawa. Results shown are official. On the board now, the official results for the B final. Well, let's welcome our next round of finalists for the men's 100-meter butterfly. Swimming in lane 8, University of Waterloo, Lucas Wormold. Lane 7, Wilfrid Laurier, Kent Gunny of Vila. In lane 6 from McGill, Hazem Issa. Lane 5, University of Calgary, Thomas McDonald. Lane 4, Thunderbirds, Keir Ogilvie. Lane 3, UBC Thunderbirds, Sue Lun Ho. Lane 2 from the University of Ottawa, Alexandre Perrault. And in lane 1 from the University of Victoria, Patrick Mickerville. Men's 100 fly U Sport final. For your top qualifier, 52.51 this morning. The U Sport long course record, 52.89. Keir Ogilvie, second place in this event at the Laval 2022 U Sport Championships. In lane 5, third place last year in Laval, Thomas McDonald. Coming down the final few meters, out front looking good for Ogilvie in 4. 5 meters. It's Ogilvie at 54.01. 54.01 first and 4 for Keir Ogilvie of the University of British Columbia. Second and 5, Thomas McDonald for the University of Calgary, a time of 54.27. And Sulun Ho, 54.67 for third. Results shown are official. We're going to grab a quick word with our gold medalist here in the men's 100 fly. Breathless he might be. Keir Ogilvie, your U Sport champion in the men's 100 fly. Keir, as the Saanich Commonwealth Pool is a home pool for you in a lot of regards. How do you feel winning your U Sport final here tonight?
Oh, you know, it's a long time coming. You know, I didn't do it last year. I wanted to do it in the home pool. I know tough warm up, but I'm used to it. You know, it's my home pool advantage. I got my team. I got my home crowd. Yeah, that's what I thought, to be honest. But I got my other home crowd. Yeah, feeling good. I got Frank.
You got Frank. Congratulations once again on your U Sport gold medal here. Keir Ogilvie, U Sport champion in the men's 100-meter butterfly. Event 11 is next up. This is the women's 200-meter individual medley C final. C finalists in the pool for the women's 200-meter individual medley. Lane 1, University of Lethbridge, Ryan Catterhagen. In lane 2, for the McGill Martlets, Kirsten Pauletto. Lane 3, University of Victoria, Amanda McCallum. Lane 4, Olivia Brenzen for the University of Alberta. In 5, University of Toronto Varsity Blues, Tina Guan. Lane 7, Lane 6, University of Toronto, Abby McDonald. Lane 7, McGill's Greta Zapparoli. And in Lane 8, Université Laval for the Red and Gold's Axel Cara. Times at the 150-meter turn not showing currently on the board. Looking good across the inside of the pool. Lane 4, 5, and 6. Abby McDonald, Olivia Brenzen, your two out in front. Tina Guan for a third place, and into the final 5 now. Abby McDonald will be your first place finish in the C final. Time not showing on the board. First place though for Abby McDonald, Brenzen for second in lane 4, Tina Guan for third in lane 5. We have a first place finish, 2:22.03 for McDonald. Second place for Olivia Brenzen, 2:22.08, 2:23.90 showing off of our live stream here. 2:22.03 again, the top time for Abby McDonald in lane 6. We're getting our scoreboard recalibrated for the next race. Again, swimmers behind the blocks, just relax for a few moments. There's our heat summary for this B final on the board now. 2:22.03, McDonald for first. Again, Brenzen for second. Our results shown are official. Guan for third, 2:23.90. And we're moving on to our second swim in the women's 200-meter individual medley. This is the B final. 50 meters in, and we have a tie for second, first in 4. Your top qualifier for the B final, Sarah Godin for the UBC Thunderbirds, 4th in this event at the Laval 2022 U Sport Champs. Lane 1 is University of Calgary's Mackenzie Wallich. Lane 2, UBC Thunderbirds Jade Lowe. Ella Rennie for the Western University. And lane 3, Isabella Mastroianni for the University of Guelph Griffins in 5. Daphne Danidou for McGill in 6. Sophie Tarrant for University of Victoria in lane 7. And Amelia Baralt for UBC Thunderbirds at 1:10.28 at the 100-meter turn in lane 8. Current leading time, 1:06.37 for Jade Lowe in lane 2, followed Danidou and Rennie. $50 meters to go. Switch over for first. Tarrant now on top, 1:47.02. Mackenzie Wallich, 1:48.75. And Ella Rennie, 1:48.80 into the 50 of freestyle. 25 meters to go in this women's 2IM B final. Again, 2:18.01 for your top seed, Sarah Godin, but it's going to be good for Sophie Tarrant in lane 7. 2:19.07 this morning in prelims, short course, and in finals, long course, 2:21.11. 2:21.11 and 7 for Sophie Tarrant. Vikes for first. Second place, Jade Lowe for the UBC Thunderbirds, 2:22.46 in lane 2. And third place is Ella Rennie for Western, 2:22.91. Results shown on the board are official, and on the board now, your official results for the B final. Let's welcome our next round of finalists in the women's 200-meter individual medley. Swimming in lane 8, McGill's Nikki Van Noord. In lane 7 from UBC Thunderbirds, Emma Spence. Lane 6, University of Calgary, Hannah Bennett. Lane 5, University of Toronto, Varsity Blues, Nina Mullen. In lane 4 for the UBC Thunderbirds, Anna Dumont-Bélanger. Lane 3, University of Victoria, Erin Epp. Lane 2, Varsity Blues, Shannon Russell. And lane 1 for the University of Toronto, Haley Klenk. Women's 200 IM U Sport Final. In lane 5, only 5th place in this event at the 2002 Laval event. Anna Dumont-Bélanger, your top qualifier in the A final, 2:12.65. Massive best time this morning, down from 2:15.20. Your third place finish in 2022 from University of Calgary, Hannah Bennett swimming this race in lane 6. Second place overall in 2022 in Laval, Emma Spence in 7. And was your top seed coming into this morning's prelim session. Turning first at the 100-meter wall, Clank at 104.77. Anna Dumont-Bélanger, 105.47 in second, currently lane 4. And Hannah Bennett, 105.92, third in lane 6. First out at the end of the breaststroke, Nina Mullen, first year with something to prove. University of Toronto, 145.66. We got Anna Dumont-Bélanger in lane 4, Clank in 1, final 25. Into the conclusion, it is very, very close. Down to the touch, Dumont-Bélanger, 2:17.66. 3/100ths ahead of Mullen for the first place finish in 4. Fantastic finish there for Dumont-Bélanger, just ahead of Mullen, 2:17.69 for second and 5. And we have a third place finish in lane 1, Haley Clank at 2:20.19. Results on the board are official. Your official summary on the board now for the A final. We're going to grab a word from our gold medalist here in the women's final. We're here with Anna Dumont-Bélanger for the UBC Thunderbirds. Now, I heard from you this morning that you couldn't even believe the time you went in prelims. What do you feel about tonight's finals?
I'm just astonished at what I was able to do today. And I barely have any words. Just
speechless behind the blocks. U Sport champion here in the women's 200-meter individual medley. Big congratulations. Great race there for Anna Dumont-Bélanger. We'll see her down on the podium in just a few minutes' time. It's time to move on to our men's side of the 200-meter individual medley. Heat 1 for the men's 2IM C final. With our C final underway, a quick note to coaches and athletes. Following the conclusion of the men's 200-meter individual medley, we will be presenting awards for the women's and men's 100 butterfly and 200-meter individual medley. Off our 50, well through the backstroke, coming in towards our 100-meter turn. Carter Buck here, first out of the 100-meter turn, 59.37 into the breaststroke. James Steele, 1:09 in lane 5 for second. Let's take a look at our other 6 finalists here in the C final. Lane 1, Liam Link for McGill. Lane 2, Matthew Sturjanis for the University of Regina. In 3, University of Ottawa for the GGs, Alex Stropel. In lane 6, Laird Douglas for the UBC Thunderbirds. Lane 7 is McGill's John Minyard Martin. In lane 8, University of Calgary, Ian Cameron. Off the 150, Cameron for the lead, 136.5, 136 also for Buck there in 4. Coming down to the final 25, good race here. Lane 3, lane 4, Stropel and Buck. On the outside though, outside smoke for Ian Cameron, touching 2:07.95. Outside smoke for the Dinos in 8. 2:07.96, the top time in the C final for Ian Cameron of the Calgary Dinos. We got Carter Buck for second, 2:08.84 in lane 4. And third, Alex Stropel for the GGs, 2:08.67. Your official results on the board. Again, results are official, and those results now on the board for the C final. Moving on to the men's 200 meter individual medley, B final. B finalists underway, heading in towards our 50-meter turn. 7, 4, and 2 there at the 50. Your finalists as follows: lane 1, Braden Hemian for the UBC Thunderbirds. Lane 2, Ricardo Camuso for McGill. In 3, Nathan Versleys for the University of Calgary. Brendan Van Herk for the University of Ottawa. In lane 4, Romain Van Noen for McGill Redbirds. In 5, Justice Mignol for the UBC Thunderbirds. In lane 6, Ben Lowen for the University of Toronto. In 7, and Jacob Rambo for University of Victoria. In lane 8, it is Lowen followed by Rambo at the 100-meter turnover, 57.76, 59.19. Good lead here for Lowen. Fairly comfortable out in front. Van Herk, 59.82. It was Lowen at the 50, Lowen at the 100, and now heading towards our 150-meter turn, 25 meters to that turn. Van Lowen, a 2022 Junior Pan Pacific team member of the National Junior Development Team. Justice Mignot, though, first place overall in this event last year in Laval. And Romain Van Moen, a 5th place finish in the event last year as well. 50 meters to go for Lowen, 1:36.00, followed Hemian and Van Herk. Outside and far inside here. Now coming in towards the final 10 meters in the B final. Looks like it's going to be lane 7. Lowen, 2:07.17 for Benjamin Lowen of the Varsity Blues. 2:07.17. In second place, we have a time of 2:07.61 for Ricardo Camuso of McGill. And third place, lane 4, Brendan Van Herk for the University of Ottawa GGs. Results shown on the board are official. Once again, results shown are official, and the B final official results on the board now. Let's welcome our next round of finalists to the pool deck for the men's 200-meter individual medley. Swimming in lane 8 from the University of Ottawa, Colin Shearer. Lane 7 from McGill, Alexandre Dunez. In lane 6 for the University of Toronto, Jacob Gallant. Lane 5, UBC Thunderbirds, Blake Tierney.
Dans le couloir numéro 4 de l'Université de Montréal, Vincent Laperle.
Lane 3 for the Thunderbirds, Brody Young. In lane 2 from McGill, Eric Lindsason. And lane 1 from the University of Calgary, Charlie Scalenda. Men's 200 IM U Sport Final. Swimming in lane 4, your top qualifier this morning, 2 minutes .50 is Université de Montréal, Carabins Vincent Leperle. Third place at the Laval U Sport Championships. In lane 3, fourth place in 2022, UBC Thunderbirds Brody Young. And swimming in lane 1, we have a junior Pan Pacific team member from the 2022 season. That is, again, Charlie Scalenda, coming in towards our 100-meter turn here in the A final. Off the breaststroke, 25 meters of breast to go. And then the sprint freestyle in this U Sport final for the men's 2IM. Again, 2 minutes 50, the short course time this morning for Vincent Leperle. U Sport's record for long course stands 2:02:09. It is a 2019 record set by Ottawa's Montana Champagne. Off the 150, it is Scalenda, though, at 1:34.76. Young, 1:34.7. Coming down the final 25. Now turn over into the final 25. It is Young for first, 2:04.11. Brody Young, fourth year from the University of UBC Thunderbirds for first place, again 2:04.11. We have a second place finish for Charlie Scalenda, 2:04.6, and 2:04.78 for Tierney in 5. Results shown on the board are official. And on the board now, the official summary for the A final. We'll get a couple quick words in just a moment here from our gold medalist behind the blocks. We are here with our gold medalist in the men's 200-meter individual medley, Brody Young. This morning, only 3/10 between the top three, which you were a part of. How did that shape your race this afternoon?
I knew it was going to be close, so I just tried to make the most of it mentally and get to the wall.
And hit the wall. Was there a specific portion of the race that you were most focused on, the breaststroke perhaps?
Yeah, the breaststroke.
It always ends up being the breaststroke. Well, congrats again, U Sport champion here in the men's 200-meter individual medley. Again, Brody Young for the UBC Thunderbirds. All right, folks. It's just about time to get into our relay events. But we have a set of medalist presentations to go first off. And we will be calling our men's 200-meter individual medley medalists down to the awards podium right away for those presentations. For the women's and men's 100-meter butterfly. Presenting our awards for these events, the Associate Director of Sport at the University of Victoria, Catherine Bryan. Starting off with the awards presentation for the women's 100-meter butterfly. Your bronze medalist.
La médaille de bronze.
From the UBC Thunderbirds, Sela Wist. Silver medalist.
La médaille d'argent.
From the UBC Thunderbirds, Josie Beal. And your gold medalist.
Et la médaille d'or et championne U-Sports.
U-Sport champion from the University of Calgary, Rebecca Smith. Congratulations, ladies.
Félicitations, mesdames.
Next up, the medalist presentation for the men's 100 butterfly.
Et maintenant, les médaillés pour le 100 mètres papillon chez les hommes.
Bronze medalist.
Le médaillé de bronze.
From the UBC Thunderbirds, Sue Lun Ho. Silver medalist.
Le médaillé d'argent.
From the University of Calgary, Thomas McDonald. Gold medalist.
Et le médaille d'or et champion U-Sports.
U-Sport champion from the UBC Thunderbirds, Keir Ogilvie. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Félicitations, messieurs.
Next up, the medalist presentations for the women's 200-meter individual medley.
Et maintenant, les médaillés pour le 200 mètres 4 nages chez les femmes.
Your bronze medalist.
La médaillée de bronze.
From the University of Toronto, Haley Klenk. Silver medalist.
La médaillée d'argent.
From the University of Toronto, Nina Mullins. And your gold medalist.
Et la médaille d'or et championne U-Sports.
U-Sport champion with a fantastic swim in finals, UBC Thunderbirds, Anna Dumont-Bélanger. Congratulations, ladies.
Félicitations, mesdames.
And finally, the medalist presentation for the men's 200-meter individual medley.
Et pour les médaillés pour les hommes chez les 200 mètres nage 4 nages.
Your bronze medalist.
Les médaillés de bronze.
From the UBC Thunderbirds, Blake Tierney. Silver medalist.
Les médaillés d'argent.
From the University of Calgary, Charlie Scalenda. Your gold medalist.
Et le médaille d'or et champion U-Sport.
U-Sport champion from the UBC Thunderbirds, Brody Young. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Félicitations, messieurs.
It's time to move over to our relay events for this evening's final session. Event 13, the women's 4x100 meter medley relay. Heat 1 of 2 timed final swims for this evening's session. Swimmers behind the blocks, just a few moments while we get our timing system calibrated to the current event. Women's 4x100 meter medley relay, Heat 1 timed U Sport final. Lane 1 of this race, University of Waterloo, Christina G. Lane 2, University of Manitoba, Megan Mosel. In 3, University of Alberta, Cameron Leslie. Lane 4, Acadia University, Grace Earl. In 5, for Dalhousie, Emily Schofield. Lane 6, University of Guelph, Abigail McDonald. In 7, for the University of Lethbridge, Delaney Lehman. And in lane 8 for the McMaster University B team, Heather Aylward. Turnover there at the 100. Our split's not showing on the board at the time of the turn. Nonetheless, our breaststroke 100 now. Lane 1 for the University of Warriors, Nicole Lau. Lane 2 for the Bisons, Ella Howe. Elizabeth Harper for the University of Alberta in lane 3. In lane 4 for the Axe women, Ella Collins. Abby Korish for Dalhousie Tigers in 5. Hannah Nordquist for the Griffins in 6. In 7, Hunter Stewartson for the Lethbridge Pronghorns, and Claire Halford for McMaster Marauders in lane 8. Out in front, heading into the 200. We may not have a board up, but it is going to be the University of Alberta. Three, 7, and 8 on the turn there. University of Alberta first out. Now Olivia Brenzen for the 100 to fly. Lane 7, University of Lethbridge. Now Kazara Holm for the fly leg. And Maggie Smith for McMaster, current third in lane 8. Into the 300 turn now. Three, 7, and now 6. Liz third. The Guelph Griffins anchored out by Elizabeth Greaves. McMaster still in this race though. Neva Scott Boris only about a 10th behind for a narrow 4th place. Leading the way still, University of Alberta, Madison Cohout on this anchoring 100 to freestyle. And second as of the 300 meter turn, University of Lethbridge, McKenna Wood anchoring out. 50 meters to go. Final 25 in the first of our 2 time finals of the women's 4x100 meter medley relay. 4:16:32 was the top entry for Acadia in 4. However, it is going to be first in lane 3, followed by 7, and it looks like 2 for third. First place for University of Alberta. That is Madison Kohut on the finish there. Second place in 7 for University of Lethbridge. And third place finish in lane 2 for the University of Manitoba Bisons. Going off of our time shown on the live stream, that was the first place finish, 4:26.50 for the University of Alberta. Again, 4:26.50. Second place finish in lane 7, 4:27.70 for the Lethbridge Pronghorns. And a third place finish for lane 2, University of Manitoba Bisons at 4:28.91. We have a lost phone found down by the podium. We're looking for Charlotte Wagner to come down to the podium to collect a lost phone. Additionally, we have a disqualification in event 13, heat 1, lane 4. Once again, disqualification, event 13, heat 1, lane 4. While we're waiting for our board to reboot, we have an update on our combined team scores. Once again, a confirmation on that disqualification, event 13, heat 1, lane 4. We have official times that have been brought in. Again, that 4:26.50 for first place in 3 for the University of Alberta, the top time. 4:27.70. 4:27.70 in lane 7 for the University of Lethbridge for second. And 4:28.91 was the third place finish. Putting first place in lane 1 was lane 3 rather. Lane 3 first, my apologies. 7 for second, University of Lethbridge Pronghorns at 4:27.70. And third place in lane 2, 4:28.91 for the University of Manitoba. Stormers behind the blocks for our second round of relays. A few moments of your patience while we fix our technical issue with the scoreboard. And we'll have a quick look at our top 5 combined team scores through the end of event 8, the men's 400-meter freestyle.
We are a nation of lakes, rivers, and oceans that cover every corner of our great land. Swimming is for everyone, young and old. Whether you're heading to your cottage, taking the family to the beach, or splashing in your backyard pool, we all enjoy the fun that comes with being around the water. In Canada, swimming as a skill is ranked by parents second only to learning to read. Not only is swimming a proven safe activity during COVID-19, it provides all Canadians safety in, on, and around water, and also builds confidence, fitness, lifelong friendships, and fun. Why not you? Check with your local swim club for all the details in your area. Visit whynot.swimming.ca.
Okay, everybody, let's have a great show.
Yes, he's going to throw. Look out, Karen Masson. Got it.
Full pickup, full pass there to Jesse King, who scores again!
At West Shore Motorsports Park.
Crossing the box for Parmar, and she's done it! The opening goal!
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Master Swimming is a welcoming environment for anyone over the age of 18 looking to retain fitness or improve skills with instruction from a professional coach. Not only is it a proven safe activity during COVID-19, Master Swimming allows adults to enjoy the sport in a social environment with variety, as every workout is different and every skill level is accepted. It engages the whole body, low-impact exercise for people with injuries, arthritis, and other conditions, improves sleep. It's accessible and affordable. It's time to join Master Swimming. Your new teammates and friends are waiting. Why not you? Check with your local club for all the details in your area. Visit whynot.swimming.ca.
Lane 2, the University of Toronto, and Lane 1, Western University. Women's 4x100 meter medley relay, timed U Sport final.
As far as I know.
Championship time final. Lane 1, Western University, Emma Mirren. In Lane 2, Alexa Gold for the Toronto Varsity Blues for the backstroke 100. Lane 4, Hannah Johnson for the Calgary Dinos. Thunderbirds in 5, Eloise Allen first out here. For the Vikes in 6, Lauren Crisp repping for the backstroke. Gigi's in 7, Isabel Melanson. And for Rougetot, the red and golds, Juliette Davidson.
This sucks without the board. That sucks without the board. How are you supposed to do this? Like, lane 246.
Very close to the 100 meter turn between lanes 6, 4, and 2. Did you want to? University of Victoria now, Sophie Tarrant for the breaststroke 100. In lane 4 for the Calgary Dinos, Mackenzie Wallach. And in lane 2 for the Toronto Varsity Blues, Madeline Spencer. 135, approximately 135.6 there for your leaders at the 150-meter turn. Out front, lane 3 now. That is McGill, Amelia Mastromateo on the breaststroke 100. 25 meters to go, our 200-meter turn upcoming. .208, 9, 210. Approximately 2:12 on the clock there, heading into the 200-meter turn. University of Ottawa, pardon me, the University of, is that lane? University of Victoria's Bella Brunaro. But that is lane 4 out in front off of the 250. University of Calgary, Rebecca Smith, strong contender, great here for the Fly 100, gaining some much needed ground for the University of Calgary. 10 meters to go until the 100 free. Again, estimating here, 3:14.2 at the 300-meter turn. Calgary Dinos lead, and Avery Movold on the final 100 freestyle, 5-second. Thunderbirds, Emma O'Krinen anchoring out. And in lane 2, University of Toronto, Ainsley McMurray. It well out in front here for Movold into the final 25. Looks like we've got lane 5 for second. That is the UBC Thunderbirds. O'Krinen about a body length back behind Avery Movold here into the final 25 of this championship 4x100 timed medley relay. 5 meters, 4 meters into the wall. First in 4. It is the University of Calgary. Big smiles there for Avery Movold. First place at 4:11.30. .4:11.30 showing off our live stream for the top time. That again for the University of Calgary. We'll get official results up here fairly shortly. The second place finish, 4:12.90 in lane 5 for the UBC Thunderbirds at the end of Emma O'Krinen's 100 freestyle. And looks like a 4:14.04 was third place in 2 for the University of Toronto. I guess I've got to go do... We're going to hold off on our interview here for the time being until we get results officiated from the timing booth. We have 2 disqualifications coming in here. Coaches and athletes, 2 disqualifications to announce at this time. We have a disqualification in Event 13, Heat 2, Lane 3, and a disqualification in Event 13, Heat 2, Lane 6. So once again, those are disqualifications. Event 13, Heat 2, Lane 3, and Event 13, Heat 2, Lane 6. Those two disqualifications not affecting our top three shown from our live stream. We're going to move on, awaiting our official results for those relays, to our final set of relays, our final event, in fact, for this Thursday final session. The event 14, the men's 4x100 meter medley relay. Heat 1 of 2 swims in the event, time final. In lane 2 for the first of the 2 swims in the 4x100 men's medley relay. University of Waterloo Warriors, Brian Yang. Lane 3, Western University's Luke Stewart Binder. In lane 4 for the University of Alberta, Frederick Kaminga. Lane 5, Acadia Axman, Dean Sangster. In lane 6 for the Dalhousie University, Liam Ferguson. And for the Marauders in 7, McMaster University's Cyrus Drabick. Just shy of a minute there at the 100 meter turn. Lane 4 followed by 6 and 5. University of Alberta for first at the 100 meter turn. Dalhousie for second in 6. And Acadia for third in 5. Respectively for your top 3, Garrett Brenzen for the Golden Bears in lane 4. Lane 6, second, Logan Sparks now for the Dalhousie Tiger. Dalhousie Tiger. Is it Tiger? For Dalhousie, and in third place, lane 5, Acadia Axman, Gordon Short. Oh, 2:02 on the clock, give or take a few tenths there. For first, University of Alberta. Kira Priswitt followed in lane 2 by the Waterloo Warriors, up to second now. Alex Bowden now on the fifth with the 100 of fly. And third into the 200 meter turn, Western University's Ziad Salus now for the fly. Theo Grabosi second in. Ziad Salus now for the third leg of the race. 25 meters coming into our 300 now. Four well out in front, 256 high. Separation now between our second, third, and fourth place teams. Still second, third unchanged. University of Waterloo for second in lane 2, and now anchored out Lucas Wormald. In lane 3, Western University's Ethan Platchek for the final 100, and leading out in lane 4, Jaden De Bruyne for the University of Alberta. 25 meters to go in this first time final swim in the men's 4x100 meter medley relay. Coming in strong, De Bruyne in 4, 5 meters to go. Entered in here, 3:42.72. Top time showing 3:49.20. Again, 3:49.20. Now showing here 3:48.72 for our top time. In University of Alberta in lane 4. We have a second place finish at 3:54.30 for the Waterloo Warriors in lane 2, and third place 3:55.19 for the Western University in lane 3. Lane 4 followed by 2 and 3 for second and third. And again, your top time there showing off of the live stream, unofficial at this time, 3:48.72. We have a disqualification affecting the top 3 from the previous heat. Disqualification event 14, heat 1, lane 4. Once again, disqualification event 14, heat 1, lane 4. Let's, ladies and gentlemen, welcome our final round of finalists to the pool deck for the men's 4x100 meter medley relay. Swimming in lane 8 for the University of Toronto. In lane 7, University of Victoria. Lane 6, University of Ottawa. In lane 5, it's the University of Lethbridge Pronghorns. Lane 4, UBC Thunderbirds. Lane 3 is the University of Calgary Dinos. In lane 2, McGill Redbirds. And in lane 1, Universitaire Laval Rouge et Or, the red and golds. Men's 4x100 meter medley relay, U Sport time final. For Rouge et Or, Driss Larici, lane 1. For the Redbirds in 2, Romain Van Moen. Dinos in 3, Richie Stokes. In 4 for the Thunderbirds, Blake Tierney. Pronghorns, Chris Alexander in 5. Gigi's in 6, Evan Aguiar Winter. For the Vikes in 7, Jacob Rambo. And for the Varsity Blues in lane 8, Carter Buck. Four, 3, and 5 at the 100. Thunderbirds for first by very narrow margins. A couple, maybe a tenth or two here. Take over now, Justice Mignol for the breaststroke rather, at 100. University of Calgary Dinos, Aiden Luknar on the takeover for the second leg. And University of Lethbridge Pronghorns, Apollo Hess. Strong representation in the breaststroke here for Lethbridge. Coming down, 25 of breaststroke to go. UBC out in front towards the 200-meter turn. And we've got University of Calgary on their right-hand side in University of Lethbridge in lane 5 on the right-hand side. Half wide length here between the two. And coming in third. University of Ottawa GG's for third. Thunderbirds first. Lethbridge a half point length behind, and GG's in 6. We have Kier Ogilvie in lane 4 for the Thunderbirds, followed by Parker Brown in for the Pronghorns in 5. Alexander Perrault for the GG's in lane 6. 50 meters of fly to go. Great lead for the Thunderbirds now. 2 wide lengths and gaining. It's going to be a real hard comeback for the 100 free here. Kier Ogilvie first into the 300-meter turn. .252. We had lane 4, UBC Thunderbirds now. Dima Lim anchoring out with the final 100 freestyle. And in lane 8, University of Toronto squeaking into second place there. Bernard Geldelfin for the final 100 freestyle. It's less than a 50 to go, heading towards 25 for now. Dima Lim for the UBC Thunderbirds. U-Sport record, 3:41.62. Canadian record, 3:40.84. 35, 37, 39, into the wall, 3:41. 3:42.1 showing, not quite under that U-Sport record according to the live stream. We'll be waiting eagerly for results here in the men's championship 4x100 final. Great close there for Dimitri Lim of the UBC Thunderbirds. Hands in the air like he don't care. Great swim. And we are waiting our results for the second and third place positions here. 3:41.90, just over the standing U-Sport record from 2019. It is UBC's own record, composed from, again, 2019, that time 3:41.62. Nonetheless, UBC first in 4, second place a 3:43.45 in lane 8 for the University of Toronto. And we have a third place finish, 3:44.55 for the University of Calgary in lane 3. 3:41.90, again, your top time for the UBC Thunderbirds, ever so close to that U-Sport record. We'd like to call our medaling teams down to the awards podium. We can call down the varsity to University of Toronto, UBC Thunderbirds, and the University of Calgary for the women's 400 medley relay. And we have an incoming disqualification. Disqualification, event 14, heat 2, lane 1. And that is a disqualification in event 14, heat 2, lane 1. Once again, we'd like to call our women's 4x100 meter medley relay teams, the University of Toronto, UBC Thunderbirds, and University of Calgary down to the awards podium. And we should have official results for the 4x100 meter men's medley relay very shortly. We're going to give our medalists just a few more moments to make their way down to the awards podium, and hopefully by that time we shall have the medalists, the official medalists for the men's 4x50 as well. Once again, a clarification on that disqualification. That is again event 14, heat 2, lane 1. While we are waiting for our men's results, we'd like to start our closing here. Thank you all for joining us on day 1 of the 2023 U Sports Swimming Championships. Thank you to our partners, Nike Team, proud to be the official performance apparel provider of U Sports, encouraging all student athletes to just do it. Go to usports.ca after the event to purchase the authorized commemorative Nike Championship apparel.
Merci à tous vous d'être joints à nous pour la première journée des championnats de natation U-Sport 2023. Merci à nos partenaires Nike Team, fiers d'être le fournisseur officiel des vêtements de performance U-Sports. Nous encourageons tous les étudiants athlètes à Just Do It. Après l'événement, rendez-vous sur usports.ca pour obtenir les articles souvenirs officiels du championnat produit par Nike.
Thank you as well. Barron is proud to be the official championship and celebratory ring supplier to U Sports from Championship Team Rings, Sport MVPs, U Sports Top 8 Academic All-Canadians, and Athletes of the Year. Barron helps celebrate the accomplishments of our student athletes. Barron Rings. Championships is what we do.
Barron est le fournisseur officiel des bagues de championnat de la reconnaissance honorifique U Sports, qu'il s'agisse des bagues des équipes championnes.
And Avery Movold. Congratulations, ladies.
Félicitations, mesdames.
And just a few moments more for our results in the men's 4x100 meter medley relay. Athletes, we appreciate your patience, as well as all of our volunteers and officials. We very much appreciate your patience towards our session close. We have results now for the men's 4x100 meter medley relay, and turning your attention once again down to the East End Awards podium, the medalist presentation for the men's 4x100 medley.
Et maintenant, les médaillés pour le 4x100 mètres 4 nages chez les hommes.
Your bronze medalists.
Les médaillés de bronze.
From the University of Calgary, Richie Stokes, Aidan Leuknar, Thomas McDonald, and Stephen Calkins. Your silver medalists.
Les médaillés d'argent.
From the University of Toronto, Carter Buck, Gabe Mastromateo, Benjamin Lowen, and Bernard Godolphin. And finally, your gold medalists.
Et les médaillés d'or, champions U-Sport.
U-Sport champions from the UBC Thunderbirds, Hugh McNeil, Justice Mignot, Keir Ogilvie, and Dima Lim. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Félicitations, messieurs.
And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our sessions. Thank you very much to all of our volunteers and officials. We invite you to make your way off the pool deck at this time. Thank you for your efforts.